What I'm recommending is that you create a purpose for your life, for your work, for your family, for your money, for your next vacation. I'm recommending you create a purpose before you do anything of substance. And sometimes stuff that doesn't have much substance, like a party. Next time you have a party, before you have it, write down the purpose of the party. You'll be surprised. For years, I taught an advanced Falling Awake course. In addition to the 12 strategies that are in the Falling Awake book, I made up 14 more. And one of them was to intoxicate intentionally. And because, you know, I recommend against intoxication, like at this workshop, but I think intoxicating is okay if you do it with intention or purpose. So the next time you get intoxicated, and I know some of you don't, well, most of you have your drug. I mean, some of you, coffee. Wow. You know, I just started. I did. I went for 56 years without a cup. And then 2 years ago, I started. And I started, first of all, with just like one a month. Oh, man. And then it grew. And now I'm a regular habit guy. I used to call it an addict, but I figured I don't want to say that. This stuff is good. Tell you, it gives you a boost. But I'm just recommending you do it purposely. Whatever you intoxicate yourself on. Now, some of you never get intoxicated. No problem. I think that's great because many people way overdo it. So if you don't do it at all, I'm not recommending that you get intoxicated. But I'm recommending if you do it with a purpose, written purpose. So whether you're going on vacation, write a purpose. You're going to work, be clear your purpose. You're managing your money, write down the purpose. And for sure, if you're going to live your life, create a purpose. Now, what's a purpose is a one-sentence, at the most compound sentence, description of the direction you're headed. So a purpose statement is like a direction on a compass. It's like, okay, you're going east-northeast or south-southwest. Or for you that really know compasses, it's like so many degrees. But it's a really shorthand way to point out not the destination, but the direction. That's what it's for. Now, what I'd like you to do is write your life's purpose. And since it's a big deal, I'm going to give you about 3 minutes because you're going to want to have some time. And then once you get one written, now some of you have written your life purpose. You've done this before. And some of you have not only written it, but like me, you've memorized it, which I recommend. Because once you've written it, then you memorize it. And the reason for that is that so when you're walking through life and you feel like you kind of got off purpose, you can say, wait a minute, what's my purpose here? Oh, I see. And then you can get back on purpose. Because otherwise, you won't take a scenic journey. Reminds me of a great cartoon. This is really my favorite cartoon. Woman's walking through the woods, and she sees one of those Forest Service signs. And it says, scenic path. And then she looks, and she notices another sign. Psychopath. Now, that's why I want a life purpose. So when I notice that I'm on the psychopath, I can come back and say, wait a minute, I'm off purpose. Because my purpose in life is to stay on the scenic path. But of course, like all of you, I take diversions. I do want you to notice that the psychopath goes downhill, which I think is the truth. And it's easier to go down the psychopath. Because the scenic path takes a little more energy, but it goes up. And you know, the vistas are always generally up. So I just recommend you be really conscious every hour or so and ask yourself, am I on the psychopath or the scenic path? Or, in other words, am I off purpose or am I on purpose? But it's really tough to know unless you know your purpose. So that's your job now, is to write a sentence that starts off, the purpose of my life is. Now, be clear, I'm not asking you to write the purpose of life. I'm asking you to write the purpose of my life is, and then fill it out. And then edit it, or try it again. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to, it's an important document, so work on it, edit it, and arrive something in 3 minutes called the purpose of my life. If you've written it before, come up with a different one. Try it on. Go.